Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Sf Op41 right-hand-DU. This is a pivot set, complete top and bottom pivot set, shown in the dark bronze finish, and a right hand for the Pitgo type of prepped aluminum doors and frames. So starting from the very top, we have the portion that is installed into the header of the frame. Okay, that slot is going to be made in the face of the frame, this inserted in, then your screws will be here. Screws for that are included in your screw package. This will be projecting out from the face of the header, and that's what you're going to be presented when you're looking at it. Female portion for the pivot stud obviously points down. Then, moving our way down the door, you'll have the door portion, and that features these two tapped holes for screws that you'll be able to get to from the inside channel of the door, spring-loaded with this pin so that you can retract this, such that you can, when the door is in the unlocked and open position, meaning when the door is in the open position, you can easily unhang the door, just like this. Just hitting that tab from the channel on the top of the door itself. You know, let's okay. So we'll continue on down. We'll take dimensions in a moment. The bottom of the door is all but identical. Well, it's identical in its machining. Okay, but there's no spindle here. That's in the floor. Two holes to hold it in. That's what you'll see at the bottom of the door. And then of course your bottom anchor, or your bottom floor pivot, I should say. L angle, which is attached to the frame, and this is specifically a right hand, so that if you are facing the door as you're viewing the video, the door would swing out towards you this way, making it look like it was a left-hand reverse. But nonetheless, if you had a left-hand reverse, meaning an exterior door, and you're standing on the pull side, the pivots are on the left, it swings towards you, that's a left-hand reverse. You'd order a right hand. So your entire bottom assembly is going to look like that. Okay? Your entire top assembly is going to look like that. They're handed. We have lefts and rights. Dark bronze, the DU finish, the sprayed dark bronze, and then of course aluminum is available as well. You can just swap out the RH for an LH and the DU for an AL, and you'll get the other pivots based on that part number. Now, dimensionally, let's go over this relatively quick. Overall height of the, working from the top down, overall of the top pivot, 2 5/8. Overall width, about 1 3/4 inches. Overall height, not that these dimensions are as critical, about 1 inch. It's really this portion that's more important to know. Hold that tape measure up there, we can get an idea of where those screw holes are located. Okay. Thickness of that. And these dimensions are for the purpose of helping you determine if this is what you have. Working our way down, overall width of the door portion for the top, about 1 3/8. Projection of that pin, about 5/8. Projection off the face of the door, about 1 1/4 inches. The bottom portion is going to be the same dimensions. Okay, 1 3/8, 1 1/4 inches. Your floor pivot, let's give an overall height with the leg of 2 inches. Overall width, about 1 7/8 inches. This is considered a 3/4 inch offset pivot, which means from the face of the door to the vertical center line of this pivot point is 3/4 inch. Okay. Width of the plate on the bottom, about 2 inches. Overall, about 2 3/4. And we can get an idea of the height by turning that over. About 1 inch. Okay. Very nice quality item, inexpensive, relatively easily replaced. It's very common to sell these pivots. Aluminum doors seem to take a lot of use, a lot of abuse, and it's not uncommon for these pivots to, over enough time, be something that needs to be replaced. And again, your screw package is going to be included. The 4 zinc bolts are going to be for holding your door portions on from the inside of the channel. You're going to have your anchor for securing the your large screw, and your anchor for securing the floor pivot down there, as you can see through this large hole. You'll have screws for holding this onto the frame as well. Any questions on the transatlantic or TA? Sf Op41Rh-DU Pitco style offset pivot set, dark bronze or Duranautic and right hand, or any other transatlantic product, please feel free to reach out to us.